Hi there, I'm Natasha Gargiulo, and this weekend in the Green Room on Casting Workbook, Amy Adams transforms into a dog in a wild tale about motherhood in Night Bitch. Now, this is written and directed by Marielle Heller, and it's a dark comedy about an artist who pauses her career to be a stay-at-home mom and then is looking for her next chapter. Both Amy Adams and the director felt very connected to this story.
He's super cute. Do you just love getting to be home with him all the time? Yeah, I do. I love it.
Night Bitch is, it's about a lot of things. It's about motherhood, parenthood, relationships, communication. It deals with identity, transformation, but it follows Mother through this period of her life where she finds herself alone and isolated with her toddler son, having to let go of her identity from the past and not yet finding a new identity. And she taps into sort of this feral, ancient mysticism to connect with her inner self and find herself in a new way.
Nobody in this family can clean their own butts.
No. Oh, that's okay.
If you wake him up, I will rip your throat out.
Okay, for what it's worth. I would kill to stay home with him every day.
And Amy sent it to me saying, I would love to work with you. I have no idea if this piques your interest, but I found this book very moving. Take a look and see what you think.
You know, when we're thinking about someone that we want to do this, Mari was like, I was like, let's go to Mari. And of course she was like, everyone's like, no, Mari's not reading anything. She just had a baby. And I was like, I think she might have a very unique relationship with this.
And I read it, and it was post-pandemic. During the pandemic, I was pregnant with my second child. I had moved out of the city to live in the woods. I was raising my two kids. My husband had gone back to work, and I was sort of losing my mind with the isolation. And this book spoke to me on so many levels. I just felt so seen by it. It's like when you really see a piece of media that feels like it represents you, it's like the most cathartic thing in the world.
Motherhood, it changes you and connects you to some primal urges.
Aside from that, I just love her talent with tone and her visual approach to storytelling. I just thought she would be such a great fit with the magical realism. So we called Mari and we had a really long conversation, and we were really, really blessed to get her on board. And really, I think her first pass of the script that I read is what we shot. I mean, it was tight. She nailed it.
We kept looking to other movies and transformations and realizing that in most kind of body horror transformation movies, the transformation is very painful. It's like a ripping open, or like something poking out of you, or like your skin being torn off, and it feels awful. And I realized this transformation needed to feel good. It needed to feel exuberant and like a catharsis, and like everything is finally coming to fruition.
I'm pretty sure I'm turning into a dog.
You're so funny.
Do you ever feel like the big secret is that we are gods?
So Night Bitch, I'd like to say that Night Bitch is sort of the manifestation of Mother's fear and frustration and confusion, dissatisfaction, lots of other things, just all sort of like boiling under the surface. And it's sort of this manifestation inside of her that starts to transform her into something more wild, more feral. Tap her back into play and connection and instinct. So yeah, Night Bitch is instinct, I guess, yeah.
You know, Amy is one of the best actors working. I think she's got a timeless quality. She is so emotionally tapped in. I keep thinking about the fact that right before this, I think the movie she filmed right before this was Disenchanted, and she came to this movie. Talk about a range. It's like she can sing, she can dance, she can be a Disney princess, and she can do this very raw, very intimate, very vulnerable work that I asked her to do in this movie. And she sort of moves between those two worlds so seamlessly. It's pretty incredible to witness.
I am a woman. I am an animal. I am Night Bitch.